Find the equation of the line using the given information. We have 3 different lines we want to write equations for. And every time we write the equation of a line, most people are going to prefer that it's in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is going to be your y-intercept. This makes graphing very, very simple, and we will graph some lines later. So let's take our first equation here. Basically, every time you look at one of these, you're trying to find 2 answers. You're trying to find m and b. You're trying to find m and b. Well, if you look at the first question, they give you the slope is 2 over 5 through the point 10 comma 5. So if you look at your equation, you need to find m and b. Immediately you realize they gave you m is 2/5. So now the only question mark we have is, what is b? We have to find b. Okay, well, to do this very simply, we write out our generic equation. Y equals mx plus b. And basically, I look at this problem, they gave me m, and they gave me an x and a y. They gave me y, m, and x. They gave me 3 things. The only thing left is to find b. So I plug those in. Y is 5. M is 2/5. X is 10. And then b. Well, what is 2/5 times 10? 2/5 times 10 is 4. So I get 5 equals 4 plus b. And you can finish solving this, or you can very simply infer that the answer is b equals 1. Well, now, if you know m, which was given, and you know b, you can write the equation. Y equals 2/5 x plus 1. And this is the answer that they're looking for. Okay? Now, we have a second one here. They give you the points -2, -3, and 1 comma 6. Again, you're looking for 2 things. You're looking for m and you're looking for b. This time, they didn't give you either one. They didn't give you m, they didn't give you b. Okay, so we have to find them both. Well, we start with m. M is rise over run, or change in y over change in x. So when I look at my 2 points, I say, okay, well, how much did x change from here to here? Well, it was -2, it went to 1. That is a positive 3. It went from -2 to 1. That is a positive 3. And then y, it went from -3 to positive 6. That is a change of 9. Well, 9 over 3 is just 3. So m equals 3. Now, go back to your first problem. If you know m, you can plug in an x and a y value, x here, y here, to solve for b. So basically, at this point, you're doing the first problem over. So we say, fine, y equals mx plus b. I'm going to pick this point right here. 6 equals mx plus b. So 6 equals 3 times 1 plus b. Well, 3 times 1 is 3, so 6 equals 3 plus b. So what do you know? B must equal 3. So I know m, I know b. I write the equation. Y equals mx plus b. And that's the answer to problem 2. And you could graph this on graph paper or with a graphing calculator and show that it goes through that point and that point. Last one, through the point negative 5, 4 and 6 comma 4. Okay, well, again, what are we looking for? We're looking for m and b. So the first thing I do is look for m. M is change in y over change in x. And change in y, I say, okay, well, 4 to 4 is a change of 0. And x goes from negative 5 to positive 6, which is a change of 11. Well, 0 over 11 is just 0. If you cut nothing into 11 pieces, you get nothing. So the slope is 0. Now at this point, I know from experience, a slope of 0 is a horizontal line. If you know that, stop and go ahead and do the problem. If you don't know that, go ahead and write the answer. If you don't know that, you can, from here, work this problem just like problems number 1 and 2. You know m is 0. If you know m, you also know an x and a y value, so you know y, m, and x solve for b. Okay, so y equals mx plus b. Plug in what we know. Y is 4, m is 0, x is 6. Well, what is 0 times 6? It's 0. So you're left with 4 equals b. Okay, so plug that in. You get y equals mx plus b. But no matter what you plug in for x, 0 times anything is 0. This is going to go away and you're left with y equals 4. And if you know a slope of 0 is a horizontal line, the equation for a horizontal line is y equals a number. The way you know that number is it goes through 4 both times. So the answer would just be y equals 4 if you realize it's a horizontal line. So this is how you find the equation for a line given information. If you have any questions, please let me know.